Okay. Okay, yeah. So there's a certain amount of shifts, and that's the all. No more, no less. There's that frame where everything works in. Everything works by that time frame, okay, in the universe. So for every death there is the offspring. So start believing that. Start believing in that is true, because it is. The beehive is a good example, for example. You know, when it's time for the offspring to come out, the adult bees die, and that's it. They only live for as long as the hive, for as long as the offspring comes out to you know, to get the more honey and make the next you know, for the next whatever the next fucking the next run of honey, or however long it takes for them to come out. So that's a bee's life. For every death there is the offspring. There is always the same amount, no more, no less. Okay, so yeah, start believing in that and quit with this whole indoctrination nonsense. And if you are under the impression that, you know, the earth is overpopulating and there's too many people, just have a look. Have a look at the earth and see if that's fair to say that. And if it's fair to say that when there's all these wars going on, as if you can account for all them people, as if their statistics are true. You know, if you want to get statistics, you better know that everybody's being counted. You know, some areas you're not even allowed to go in. You know, how many areas in the poverty, they don't get counted in the hospital and people are giving birth to fucking babies everywhere. It's not going to get accounted for. You know, so remember that. Keep that in memory. Be not fooled by these statistics out there and these people that are influencing your children, or if the people out there that are committing these mistakes, listen to me. All right? You know, when I was a child, I was influenced by you or by that theory, and I grew up and I came to know that it was wrong. Not only wrong in a sense is that you should try to support life, or that life should be tried. If that is the case, and there's becoming more and more that life, it must be supported and to try to grow and expand. But then I realised that there is a certain amount, there is stability that is always there. So that's when I began to think, how can the quality of that certain amount be good? Because that's what it's about. It's about having that quality of life and it being a good, living for long, rather than having, you know, people dying prematurely, passing away prematurely of unnatural causes. And every time the woman's getting pregnant because people are passing away at such quick rates. You have, rather than that, you have a long longevity, a long healthy life, so that when the people pass away, you know, the next offspring's going to come. The women aren't going to be pregnant as much. It's going to be easy for them on their pregnancies. They're not going to have to, you know, have children over and over and over again. No, there's going to be ease in the birth, and there's not going to be any suffering there from having to give birth to so many children, because everybody's passing away, dying so quickly. I say undying, unnatural, unhealthy. Everybody's undying, everybody's unnatural. It's a bad way to die, but to be undying, hence, you know, the bad way. So be the good way, be dying, be natural, healthy, all of that. Gee, yeah, you know, back with the cartels, and I speaking to these cartels, be careful. These fucking governments, they're trying to say that fentanyl comes from you guys. When they're manufacturing it in the pharmacies, they're trying to say that it comes from you. And it's wrong. Right? You might be fucking caught up in smuggling some across the border or whatever, but as I was saying before, don't be that way. Don't go down to their level, to their scummy level, and traffic those drugs, because that's only encouraging them to manufacture it in their fucking pharmacies. Stick to the natural stuff. Stick to the cocaine, the opium, and the cannabis or the hash. Stick to the natural stuff, and you win, and you get rid of these people off your back, and you'll be the heroes. Okay, they're the ones that are guilty of the drugs, not you. If anybody else is watching this, the manufacturing pharmacies, they're the ones guilty of the drugs. It's not the cartels. They're not the ones that are manufacturing the fentanyl. It's the manufacturing facilities. They're the ones that are manufacturing these things. The fentanyl, the methadones, all the sleeping medications and the anxiety, and they're drugs. They're all drugs, okay? The morphine, which people abuse to manufacture heroin from. And a lot of cartels are doing that, and that's fucking bad, and that needs to end. So I say to the cartels, just stick to the opium, keep the opium fields, and don't fucking do the heroin. Get rid of the fucking heroin. Okay? Maybe codeine is better, but bare minimum, you got to stay natural about it. You can't be distorting a substance to fucking manufacture something that's going to ruin some people's lives. You don't want everybody walking around dopey, do you? You need people healthy and fit to work so that you can live and be successful. Otherwise, you're going to rot and you're going to suffer. You're not going to get anywhere. Nobody is, if that is. I had to live with it, people around me on it. My brother had to live with them when I was a kid, and he destroyed everything. He stole everything. He thieved everything from the house, and he was a monster. He was horrible. He perpetrated very bad. So stay away from that stuff. Stick with the natural stuff if you have to. If that's all you got to make the fucking dollars. At least you know that you're being natural. And these fucking idiots in the pharmacies, they're the guilty ones. They're the ones manufacturing the morphine. They're the ones manufacturing the fucking fentanyl. They're the ones manufacturing all the other fucking bullshit. It's not you. And for these other cartels that are jumping on fucking cocaine and putting fucking rat sack and bicarb with it, don't fucking be that way. Be not that way. Be fucking natural and quit fucking being that way with the cocaine, because you're being a nuisance as well. Fucking people walking around on crack, having cardiac arrests and they're all fucking passing away or undying, unnatural, unhealthy, and they're not here anymore. They're all deceased off unnatural causes and being a nuisance because you putting out that fucking bullshit fucking poison out there. Get rid of that and just keep the fucking cocaine there and fucking sell that. All right? Quit putting that fucking nonsense fucking out there. Quit putting that stuff out there. All right? Because you're ruining people's lives. Okay? So yeah. Back, with these pharmacies, they're the bad people. They're the ones manufacturing the drugs. They say they call it medication. They've got their big fucking indoctrination, and they got all the masses fooled. They got the masses fooled by it, and it's wrong. And they've got them under the fucking false pretense that you're a drug trafficker, not them. The cocaine's a drug, and they say you're trafficking drugs all because of probably a couple of things that are making you look bad that come from there, that go back to there. But the cocaine doesn't. The cannabis doesn't. The fucking opium, well, a lot of it doesn't. Alright? So stay with the natural stuff and fucking get rid of these pharmacies, because they're fucking bullshit, alright? They're the ones that are fucking destroying people's lives and that go around with this depopulation fucking indoctrination or agenda that they have. Alright? They might be a mistake. It doesn't make it right for you to support them, to purchase their shit, to jump on it, to manufacture a drug as well. Okay? Get rid of them. Fucking get rid of them. And if you are from these manufacturing companies that are watching this, you fucking better quit it. Alright? Because everybody's beginning to fucking realise who the fucking bad guys are. if you want to fucking survive. That guy got knocked off fucking recently. So might that be a lesson to any of fucking people? Listen, to any fucking of you fucking cunts there with your fucking pharmaceutical companies, as if you're fucking being fucking, as if you're such a helpful to people. Nah, that's a bad way to help. That's helpless. That's careless. That's mindless. And that's what you are. So quit being that way. Imagine a person's in hospital, they're suffering from fucking some agony or some pain, and you're giving them fucking morphine to knock them the fuck out. So they can't communicate with their fucking families, when all they need is some cocaine or some local anaesthetic to make the area numb so they can still be awake and talk to their fucking families. But nah, you're fucking drugging them and doping them out with your fucking fentanyl and all the rest of your fucking doped out fucking bullshit. And they can't even communicate with their families when they're on their deathbeds, and you put them to sleep on it when they could have still been going on some local anaesthetic and been strong, maybe a little bit of hormones, medication, some of what you mistranslate as steroids. Give them something to make them stronger, right, and numb out the pain so they can still fucking walk around and talk to their families, rather than doping them out on fucking drugs and putting them to death. That's all you're doing. That's all you're about. Is drugging them to death, and it's wrong. Okay, and I saw that, and I know what you're about. All right, and you might not know that, but I'm telling you, that's how it is, and now you know that, and you better listen to me. I'm telling you, because it's my goal to end your fucking bullshit nonsense. Okay, you're not going to be around any longer. You're either going to be left behind, or an accident's going to fucking happen, and you're going to be one of these losers in a fucking avalanche, or fucking on your stupid fucking holidays, getting caught up in a fucking tornado or a fucking tsunami. Alright? I guarantee you that's exactly what's going to happen, because that's how foolish you fucking are. Okay? And I know it. I know exactly how you are. You're a fucking nuffy. Alright? You're always going for your fucking bullshit. Alright? I'm telling you, if you want to fucking make it to the heaven where things are good, you got to start fucking repenting and going back on that and start realising what the fuck is right and discerning between right and wrong. Because you know the only fucking natural practice in that fucking place is circumcision. That's the only natural fucking operation that's meant to be there. That, giving birth and circumcision, is the only... That could probably be done at home anyway. You know what? Fuck that. I'll do it all at home. Birth in a spa. What are you doing fucking getting women to lay on a hospital bed in the air without any fucking lubrication there, getting to squeeze out a fucking baby in the fucking cold hospital room, and when the baby comes out, the air hits it and all of a sudden it catches a fucking cold. What are you fucking doing that for? Why don't you fucking get a spa, make it all nice and warm, so the woman can go in, and when she's in labour, the baby can just pop out, water birth, float to the top, you catch it in a towel, boom, it's already clean because of the fucking water, cleans the blood off, and there you have it. No agony, no suffering, beautiful, careful, helpful. Alright, so fucking be that way. Get everybody with spas in the fucking houses and doing it properly. They've got the automatic circumcision fucking tools now. That's fucking so easy to use. Anybody can fucking use it at home. So you know what? To hell with you fucking hospital fucking people. Get rid of these hospital beds. You can be there for your people that get caught up in your accidents. And if you have to fucking, if you have to get someone's leg back that's fucking been in a fucking accident, and you have to fucking fix up a fractured bone and that, well then you got to fix that up. That's only for them things. If a person can't walk anymore, say as my dad, then you can be the hospital bed for that. But don't fucking be saying that a person has cancer and then doping them out on fucking morphine and putting them to death on these fucking drugs. Alright? Don't fucking be that way. You've got to try to keep them alive and keep them strong and give them some fucking, some hormones to make them strong, some steroids or some of them androgen medications to make them strong, all right, to get them through that so they can still communicate with their families. Give them some local anaesthetic if they're in too much agony, if they really are, rather than you putting them on fucking chemo and all this fucking bullshit that ruins their fucking body. And that's what they die of. That's what they die of. They die of the mistreatment. I don't even know why I'm fucking talking to you cunts. Fucking, maybe one of you might listen to me anyway. Fuck, pieces of fucking shit. Maybe there's some good ones out there. If there are, fucking keep your eye out, because fucking these cunts on their medications, on their fucking drugs, are fucking been putting people to death and doping them out when all they could have done was giving them some anaesthetic, and they could have fucking still been able to talk to their families. All they could have done was give them some fucking steroids, hormones, and they could have been strong, and they could have been walking and talking again. But you fucking put them all on these dopey drugs, and they're all fucking to dope them and fucking make them fucking drowsy, and they're fucking in hospital on their fucking deathbeds, fucking dazed and fucking docile. Fucking stupid. And as if you're all healthy, as if they're all healthy. How many doctors do you see walking around that are fucking fit and fucking healthy? Fucking serious. And if they were, for how many other people you see walking around fit and healthy that are having these fucking vaccines? People are fucking wrecked these days, alright? And it's because of that. If you really want to have a vaccine, put some fucking HGH in it, alright? Not this fucking other bullshit mRNA fucking crap. Put some HGH in it and fucking, to make some people fucking stronger and have a seasonal thing or have something if you're going to do it. But I'm telling you, you better fucking stay away from this fucking mandatory fucking bullshit, because panic causes trouble. Panic is a bad thing. It's not a good thing. So get rid of it. Right? If you panic and you're saying that everybody's life's in danger and that they have to have a fucking injection and another injection and another injection, because to you, if they don't, everybody's going to get sick and everybody's going to fucking die. Nah, it's not how it is. It's not an attitude to live off. That's not a fucking excuse. It's not an excuse, alright? You're being stupid and you need to fucking start being natural and quit relying on drugs. Okay? Go to the gym. When was the last time you done some push-ups? When was the last time you went for a jog? How are you? What are you doing? Okay? So next time you go out there and being as if you have the rights to fucking tell people what to do, as if you're all healthy, fucking think. If you're really thinking. Alright? Guess again. Think. See if you're really fucking doing something. Because guaranteed, fucking everybody, well, I know it. Now fucking anybody that's listening to it can know it. That you're being a fucking ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. Alright? It's a fucking stupid attitude. There's no need for me. Why should I be lenient? Why should I be lenient on you for if you're not going to fucking listen to me? Why? Fucking, that's all I'm going to say.